The air of the underworld lay thick with the breath of death. At its darkened heart, upon a throne wrought from the bones of kings, sat Nurgle, Lord of War, Keeper of the Silent Dead. Shadows writhed like living specters, and the wails of the damned wove through the gloom. Yet even in this abyss where light dared not tread, the voice of Marduk thundered, shattering the stillness of eternity.
The giants have broken the order! Anzu has failed! Now, it falls to me to restore divine balance.
He rose, clad in armor black as the void. In his grasp gleamed a scythe wrought from the darkness between the stars. At his command, a legion of divine warriors had emerged, Asher, Kali, and Ares, each bearing the wrath of ages upon their blades.
Asher, lead the charge! No mercy! Kali, bring ruin! Ares, shatter their spirits! We march!
Far above, upon the wind-scoured highlands, the giants had gathered in solemn might. At their fore stood Uthrog the Unyielding, flanked by Svarog the Flamebinder and Yagthar the Stonebreaker, their towering forms casting shadows that swallowed the land.
The gods will strike, but we are stone-born. We will not bow. Let them bleed. I welcome their wrath.
Suddenly the heavens dimmed as if the sun itself had fled. A cold breath swept across the land, and a deep, unearthly hum rose from the bones of the earth. Thus did Nurgle, Lord of War and the Dead, descend upon the world.
Uthrog, surrender, or suffer the underworld's fury.
We do not kneel. We fight.
War unfurled like a storm of the gods. Asher's spear soared, a shard of heaven's wrath. Kali whirled in a dance of fire and vengeance. Ares carved rivers of crimson through the fray. The giants roared in defiance. Svarog's clubs split the bones of mountains, while Yagthar's fists shattered the very earth beneath their enemies. Through the maelstrom strode Nurgle, each arc of his scythe harvesting souls as a reaper of worlds. Then before him rose Uthrog, and steel met steel, scythe screaming against axe in a clash that shook the firmament.
You can't win, giant. We are eternal.
Then let eternity remember this fight.
With the roar of a forging sun, Svarog surged forth, a living tempest of iron and flame, to stand as the bulwark before his sovereign.
You'll not take him without a fight.
Steel rang against steel as they clashed, and Nurgle, like a god of war unbound, struck with such wrath that he tore the weapon from his foe's grasp.
Bravery won't save you.
He struck Svarog, and the wound ran deep, yet the giant remained unbowed, towering like an unbroken mountain beneath the storm. Uthrog issued his final challenge to Nurgle, and the two titans met in a last thunderous clash, their blows shaking the heavens and rending the earth.
You fight well, but this ends now.
With a fatal stroke, Nurgle had brought Uthrog to his knees, and the echo of that blow resounded through the ages like the tolling of a god's final judgment.
Do it. Kill me. But our spirit lives on.
Nurgle had lowered his scythe, and the weapon's dark edge seemed to drink the last light of the battlefield, as if sealing the fate of all who stood before him.
No, you will live. The giants need a leader. Defy us again, and I will not be merciful.
The gods withdrew into the underworld, their footsteps fading like thunder beyond the veil, while the giants wept rivers of sorrow, yet their towering spirits remained unbowed.
We lost, but we still stand. Let them think they've won. We'll rise again. Not now. We must learn. We wait. Not defeated, but wiser.
Nurgle, Lord of the Abyss, led his war host back into the embrace of shadow. The voices of the dead rose in hushed lament, and though victory had been claimed, its price was etched in blood and eternity.
Peace is fleeting. The giants are not done. But today, order holds.